And I want to spend a little bit more time talking about if statements. So the last time we were together, I gave you an example like this. X equals 5. This is just a variable. And if x is less than 3, then do all of these things. So first thing I want to do is I want to print, quote, I am less than 3. Print I am a number. And print today is Tuesday. Okay, something totally random. Now, I can also have, actually, whoops, have to do this, and then do another line. Notice that it's still indented. So it's still indented under this if statement. I'm going to hit another line, go outside the if statement by hitting here, and say if x is greater than 3, colon, you always have to have a colon after a command statement like if, and then the computer is going to automatically update it, or indent it rather, I should say. Print I am greater than 3. Print I am a number. Print today is still Tuesday. Okay, so a couple things I want you to notice. One is that all of these things after the if statement are indented because all of these three things will happen if x is less than 3. Also, notice this little arrow here, because when you have an if statement like this, if you click on the arrow, you can hide all of the code that comes after the if statement. So you could say if it equals less than 3, if it's greater than 3. The reason why the programmers make this is because you may want to have very complex code, and you want to hide everything that happens under a certain thing. And also, last time I told you that there should be a way to actually indent things further. Like, what if I wanted this if statement to be under this if statement? So actually, I want to move all of this stuff to the right. All I need to do is hit tab, and it all shifts to the right. If I hit shift tab, it all shifts back. So if I do this, oops, I didn't mean to do that. If I do this and I highlight all this stuff and I hit tab, then all of this stuff is actually under this if. You can actually see that by the fact that it all disappears when I click this. So if x is greater than 3, it won't do anything. It's not gonna do any of this stuff. So check this out. We're gonna get nothing. Okay, didn't do anything. And you may be asking yourself, why didn't it do these lines? The reason it didn't do these lines is that they are under this if's control. So if I want these lines to operate, I need to highlight them all, hit shift tab, and move them back. So let's go ahead and run this. All right, I am greater than 3. I am a number. Today is still Tuesday. Now, sometimes you want to, oops, that wasn't a mistake. Sometimes you want to make sure that a number is exactly what you think it is. So if you say if x equals 3, now when you are doing a condition, you don't say equals 3 like that. You have to put 2 equals sign. So if x is exactly 3, then say print I am exactly 3. Okay. And sometimes you also want to look at a condition where you say if not equal. So if x is not equal to, and you use the exclamation point, not equal to 3, then you would say print I am not equal to 3. So let's go ahead and run this. Let's see what we get. X equals 5. So we did this line, I am not equal to 3. What if we changed it to 3? We should only get this line. I am exactly 3. It didn't print any of this because it's not less than 3. It didn't print any of this because it's not greater than 3. It did print this because it is exactly equal to 3. It did not print this because it is not equal to 3. You can also say less than or equal to 3, and or greater than or equal to 3. So now we're going to get a whole bunch of stuff. So it says I am less than 3, I am a number, today is Tuesday. It printed these three things because it equals 3, less than or equal to 3. It's going to print all of these lines. I am greater than 3, I am a number, today is still Tuesday. And then it's going to print I am exactly 3. So we're going to get rid of this. All right. And that's just a few more things that have to do with if statements.